Bugsy. Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up? These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Catch and shoot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Benavidez that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it was like two.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Can't score with that hook again. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Why weren't they more cautious? A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The Mexican monster's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go to the fourth round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And it's survival time for David Benavidez. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both men step back for just a moment. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. So much firepower here. A perfect counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better. Did you see that? David Benavidez might be ready to go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. Talk about David Benavidez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Is he he going to punch himself out, though? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
His stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That right hook won't score. Hold that thought! The Mexican monster's in trouble. Down goes Benavidez. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
hard. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think...
And Bugsy Malone goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him...
Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round. Here comes round 7. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. David Benavidez might be ready to go. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? The referee says they're okay to fight. We'll keep fighting. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. We'll see how much endurance. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and...
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to... So time to go sell.